Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back. Hello, chat. Hello, Twitch chat. I see everyone.
Hello, all the chats. We're back. ARKS Hour episode 3. And we're just so happy to be back with you guys. Just hang out with the community. You know how it is. We got some good news for everyone.
Thank you for all the love. So, once again, quick intros. I am Sakurin, or Rin for short, and we also have
GM JJ Dragon back again, of course.
if we have you right up here. Someone new? Can we
Who,
please
me?
welcome our new host?
You talking about me?
Yes. Mhm.
Hello, hello. From the from Hunters to Guardians to ARKS. My name is GWiz, aka GWiz of the Stars. So happy to be on stream talking to you all today. Thanks for having me, everyone.
Welcome to the stream. And so, I guess a little bit about yourself, GWiz. What's your history with the Phantasy Star series in general?
So I've been playing Phantasy Star way back since the original Phantasy Star Online. Been playing through Phantasy Star Universe and now Phantasy Star Online too. Foneural, Force, Newman, you know, that's how I do it. So thank you all so much for having me. I'm really excited to be a part of the show.
Awesome.
Right. So, before we get into our agenda, we'd like to make a quick correction about something, right?
I think so. We have someone we owe a
Indeed.
brief apology to.
We had a bit of a mix-up last time around with one of the screenshot submissions.
Certainly. Let's take a look at that screenshot right now. Ooh, looking good.
Very good.
So, who is the wonderful owner, actually?
That would be Annie, ANI_PSO2GL on Twitter. Thank you so much for submitting your screenshot. We're happy to show it again here. Thank you so much, and we apologize.
Indeed. All right, well, let's get into the agenda for today.
Alright. So, for our current campaigns, I'm sure everyone is out there doing your urgent quests, trying to collect your badges. We have more info on that later.
Indeed, we hope you've all been in so far, and we'll get into it if you haven't been participating for you. Well, we also have some new content to share, new urgent quests, new quest type coming out, as well as the road to episode 6 is coming very soon.
Certainly, and don't forget my personal favorite segment, Phantasy Phashion. We have all sorts of good-looking and innerwear and outerwear and basewear to show off to you very soon, so keep an eye out for it.
That's right. And also, for our special guest, know him. He is sometimes out of mana, depending on the game. Anamana here for episode 3. Super excited. And also,
Yes.
thank you so much for letting us know about the bit rate. I guess the Rappies are, they're acting up a little bit. We're doing this.
And what do we got after that?
So after that, we do, of course, as per usual, have letters from ARKS. And if we have any time at the end, we will do some Q&A with the chat as well.
Certainly, certainly. So, what do you say, JJ? Let's get right into it.
Indeed.
Roll
Let's
it in.
get into the new content we have today. Thanksgiving event has been going on the past couple weeks, and we hope you all have been enjoying it. We've been enjoying it. We've coined it a bit over here as ARKSgiving. It's pretty just fun wordplay we like to do. But yes, so the Thanksgiving event. The first thing let's talk about is Zia. She's back, of course, with your client orders. And a cool thing with this event is the Thanksgiving badges. And if you haven't been collecting yours, you should definitely do that because Zia has a lot of goodies that you can buy, such as the Rappy suit, Rappy's Turkey Rappy suit mini, which I really love. I love the on the head wobble. It's pretty great. But she also has a lot of other stuff like a draft. I do believe we have a graphic for that.
We do. Let's take a quick look at that. So, here we are. Lots of really cool stuff going on this event here. I love that mini turkey Rappy suit.
Yes, it's pretty great. And speaking of Rappy suits, recently there's been a lot of Rappy suits released as of late. Saturn, do you have anything to note about that?
That's right. If any of you guys have noticed, there has been a lot of mini Rappy suits that you can collect at this time. The list is super extensive and long, so I'm going to pull up my notes real quick here. I'm going to try to read as many as I can to you in one breath. Black Love Frog, Summer Lantern, Lovely Santa, Orange White Darkness, and many more. Please do stock up your inventory and your personal shops. Thank you.
You might say that you'll get a whole harvest of items, wouldn't you say?
No. Here we go.
That was bad. I apologize.
We're gonna really do this? All right. I'm down for the puns.
Indeed. Another thing about this event, recently there has been EXP weapons that you can buy from the Photon Booster shop, which if you are running low on weapons to grind for your 15-star, your sweet 15-star weapons, definitely check out the Photon Booster shop as well. And we also hope you've all been enjoying the new urgent quest, Festive Song for the Winged Ones. Amazing name, of course.
Of course.
Super normal name. I mean, that's just how we do it around here. But we hope you've been enjoying that, as well as a lot of current campaigns that are going on.
Let's take a look at them, shall we?
Whoa,
Indeed.
that is fun.
So if you haven't been playing PSO2 much lately, there's a lot of things you can get just from logging in, such as Tokyo bonus keys, quest triggers, all that good stuff. EO has some fun client orders. Best waifu, by the way. EO best client orders. Has a good campaign for the client order, Party Maneuvers, to get a Tokyo bonus key. So definitely check that out. And yeah, just definitely look at our website and look at all the campaigns we have going on.
Certainly. And speaking of campaigns, or perhaps a quest, we have something to show off to the good people, don't we?
We do. We have a new urgent quest, the Malevolent Void and the Call of the Void, in which we will be fighting Dark Falz Persona the Masked. And I've been looking forward to this coming out, because this is a very fun urgent quest boss battle that we all got to participate in. Yes, we're all here. And it was a fun time, I must say.
But I did die a lot.
Yeah, me too.
That was okay. It's just the test server. This is just for practice. When I go on to the live server to play, it's gonna be okay. We did our best, and thank you, JJ, for the carry.
Yes, thank
really
you for carrying us.
I know. I'm so good at this game. I am professional. I'm really not. I'm not that great actually, but thank you, I guess. No, but yeah. So this urgent quest, very fun. So a little bit about this urgent quest. Dark Falz Persona will don certain masks throughout the fight that are random, and he will pick one of the 4 Dark Falz masks to take on, such as Elder here, doing a lot of punching, a lot of slamming, and he will choose one of the Dark Falz apprentice, Luther, and in this fight here, he will be switching to the Luther mask momentarily, and his moveset will change in that whatever masks he takes on, he'll use their abilities. So when he does don the Luther mask, he will start stopping time, sending swords at you, all that good stuff. And not calling us ARKS trash, though. So they could have maybe added that, I don't know. But
I can just say it in my heart, because we know in our hearts, right, chat?
We're all ARKS trash. It's true.
Oh, here we go. Here's that time freeze. I got stuck.
I mean, everyone's seen that before, right? It's getting old at this point, right? But it's cool. So a little bit about the Rappy suits we mentioned earlier. We are wearing them. I am wearing again the Turkey Rappy suit mini, and I know all of you were wearing some other Rappy suits as well.
I was the Lantern Rappy. That's still my favorite. It's still seasonal, It's still fall.
Still pumpkin time. Certainly. I was wearing the summer Rappy suit, also out of season, but I don't know. We made it work. It was a good time.
Oh, I remember this moment. This is when.
This is when things happen. So yeah, when you get to this phase of the fight, eventually he will always enter this phase at some point. His heart will be exposed, and that'll be his new weak point you should be focusing on. And this is truly the not final phase, but I'd say end phase of the fight. where he will do his most powerful attacks. And there is one coming up here which is pretty notorious, where he will take this giant energy ball, slam it into the middle of the arena, and you will have to DPS it down fast enough, or else the whole party will basically be wiped.
That happened to us a few times, but thankfully, like we said, you're able to carry us thanks to your fantastic gameplay.
Yes, such good, right? I mean, no, it's not that great, but and we didn't destroy it there, and as you saw, everyone went down. But I'm playing hero, so obviously I don't die there, but it's totally fair.
We low-key left Ruby Eclipse. I'm sure some of you guys have noticed we kind of left him there. I feel kind of bad about it still, but we had to do what we had to do.
He's fine.
What we had to do. But thank you, Ruby Eclipse, for playing this quest with us. Some of you may have known him as PSU Castor in the past, but yeah, thank you, Ruby, for running this quest with us.
Indeed.
Yeah, guys, chat. I know, the French fries per second or the frames per second. We'll work on that. Thank you for letting us know.
Indeed. All right. So, a couple last things about this. We are using the turkey leg weapon camo, which is amazing, and it is for every weapon for Thanksgiving. So, as you can see, I'm using my twin machine gun turkey leg, my sword turkey leg, and yeah, we're truly basting this boss right now.
Certainly.
Whoops.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Quick secret side note that I was eager to share from our super secret notes on our end. A Japan staff member worked very hard on the shine of the glossy turkey leg. So when you're turning it around, please take a look. It'll make us very happy.
Certainly. And if you're dealing DPS, I guess you could call that drumsticks per second, wouldn't you say?
You could say that. Isn't that
good?
I was never sure what DPS stood for. Is that not what it stands for?
Yeah, look it up. Drumsticks per second.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It does apply.
And going back to the gloss on the turkey leg, as someone who's had a turkey leg in real life, I can confirm that it does look pretty realistic. Indeed. So more new content to share.
Certainly.
We have a new quest coming out tomorrow as well. It is the Dark Revelry Consume Starlight limited quest. And really quick with this video, I had to keep in the hat going crazy with the accessory there.
Yeah,
but
neural going everywhere.
Yeah. But so this quest is a limited quest, and similar to endless quests, you have this score going on, and how this quest works is you will be randomly put into a certain zone, and within that arena, you will have to fight a certain set of enemies and get through it. And there's always this boss at the end of each area. In this case, it'll be Dark Falz Elder. There he is, good old Dark Falz Elder coming back, haunting us. But yeah, so as you go through each area, and you'll go through 3 areas total, you'll just be acquiring score and getting through as fast as you can. And yeah, we are all in this one as well. I am no longer no longer have to run these quests by myself, so we do have a way of running them together finally.
Finally, but I will say in this section here, I definitely got separated from the group. So when you get to this area, be sure to stick with your teammates because it's a very, very big area.
Yeah, so we did end up on Lilliput here, and the area is huge, and it's segmented into 3 areas where you'll have to defeat enemies, and then the walls will break down until you get to the end. So yeah, it was a fun time.
Man, those those Rappies are sure doing something to our frame rate.
Certainly.
Yes.
Oh,
the
gosh.
Rappy's destroying the frames. Yes, we apologize if there are any technical issues at this point. We are working it out on the back end. But yeah.
Oh, what's this part? I totally
Right.
forgot what this was.
So the other areas are random, but this is the final area of the quest you'll always be entering. It is this gladiatorial arena where you'll fight all of the Dark Falz, and this one's always the same. And on the higher difficulties, this fight can be quite challenging. But this is a quest for 12 players, and if you have 12 well-geared people with you, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. But this quest, this part is really fun. Just an all-out brawl of all the Dark Falz. And and as I mentioned before, this is a limited quest. So this is not a quest type like endless quests or anything like that that'll stay in the game. This is a limited quest that will be there for a shorter period of time. So when it is there, make sure to run it as much as you can to get those sweet 14-star weapons as well.
And speaking of weapons, we've got something for the good people, don't we?
Indeed. So going back to the urgent quest, we do have a lot of weapons that will be dropping in that, such as the Nemesis series, which of course is in the game now, but this urgent quest has a good way of catching up if you haven't already. We have the Ophistia caliber here, 15-star drop, very rare. The Profound Dimexion, which is used for your Trailblazer weapon, so if you're working on that, this is an easy way to just get a plus 35-able Profound weapon. Raven weapons, of course, been in the game for a while, but they also drop in this. As well as a bunch of weapon camos. This one, the Cam Radio Amok. I mean, crazy names, but it looks really cool. So definitely look out for that as well.
Certainly. Not bad at all.
So I understand crafting is difficult, but always on our official website, we have the chart/flowchart for you guys. I think that's what it's called. So go ahead and take a look at that, because I'll definitely need it. I just crafted my first SAMs, so I'm still lost to this process, but we're all in this together for the new people who are here.
Together.
Yeah, if you're new in PSO2, it can be a bit daunting to see how to make these 15-star weapons. It can seem a bit complicated sometimes, but these drops and campaigns coming up will definitely help you with that.
Without a doubt. Now, it's always good to be able to clear quests with your friends, get new weapons and all that, but what's the point if you're not looking good, wouldn't you say, Sakura?
Oh, yeah. I definitely like to, kill in high fashion. Gotta be swagged out first.
Well, then it's time to talk about the true in-game. And of course, what else could I be talking about other than Phantasy Phashion, the only Phantasy Star Online 2 digital fashion show that spells both fantasy and passion with a PH.
Let's look.
Is that not how you spell those words?
Yeah, just look it up. That's exactly how it's spelled.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I was spelling it wrong the whole time. I always spell it with a PH, so I'm glad I'm not wrong.
Oh, you're
JJ,
good.
please.
Well, we've got a lot to show you today, so let's get right into it. First off, we've got the Corrupted Heroes right here. Real goth, real mall, real rave here. I think that I've seen y'all in the gate area. I've seen you in the shopping plaza. You're gonna love this kind of stuff. Really, really
Hot
edgy.
topic, kids.
Hot. Exactly.
Rise up.
Exactly. So for you mall goths out there, we got something for you. And of course, we've got basewear, we've got innerwear, we've got outerwear, we've got it all. Ooh, and she's looking good. I'm liking that one right there.
I'm feeling those highlights. 2008 is calling me back a little bit.
Definitely. Very, very good stuff here. And JJ, I think you might like that one, huh?
There it is. That's the one I'll be scratching for, definitely. It's,
all
right. That's the one I'm gonna be using.
Certainly. So
I look forward to it.
You can have butterflies around you. I could be your butterfly with this accessory right here. You could be an alien. You can wear a mask. Very popular for 2020, of course. New hairstyles. We got 3 of them right here. Take a look at. And of course, it wouldn't be an AC Scratch without new emotes. This is me actually back in grade school, live footage. And then right here, this is actually me when I graduated, got out of class there. Looking good. All right, so again, that is Corrupted Heroes.
I do love the table emote. It's pretty great.
We'll be seeing
Or
a lot
the
of that.
best one.
We're seeing a lot of that around the gate ship very, very soon. I'm sure. All right, well, I think there might be someone, perhaps a demographic, or you might say a whole cast of people we might have something special for. Wouldn't you say, Sakura?
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I think that's it,
After
right?
all
That's-
that?
no, we're
That's
done.
it?
That's it. Nothing else to share. Yep.
Well, worry not, our cast friends. We do have something to show you today. Let's take a quick look at some cast parts.
Right, everyone. So, I understood. Xbox, you had your moment to shine. I know you guys had Crimson Dawn AC. But for PC fans, this is now your chance. Come over, grab your pointy social distancing cast parts.
Hey, watch
And
out.
for those who are new to cast, changing the color, super easy. Head on over to the salon, and you're going to need a color change pass. Hand that over, and get right on customizing. Yep.
Certainly. You won't catch me standing too close to any of these casts, though. You might put an eye out. It's the holiday season. I can make that reference. And we also have something else to show today, isn't that right?
Oh, this is the challenge part.
All right, so
You
get ready to
got this, Sakura.
pronunciate. You've got this.
All right, I can
So-
pronounce these, guys.
Pronunciate it well. You got
Sunny
this.
Snowfall, easy mode. What's
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
The SPO is actually cute. Oh. Take a deep breath. Clashing. Calcelera.
I think
And-
so. I think you got it.
Sagacious waistcoat. Yes! Alright.
Good job. You did it.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know how
Alright.
you do this. I really admire you.
But those did look very good. So Fresh Find Shop, that's what you'll be seeing in there. It's looking good.
Right on. So definitely keep an eye out every time you log in and check the Fresh Finds shop. Now, we have something else to show off today, I believe. Isn't that the case? And
Mhm.
what else could it
It
be other than dun-da-da, Mission Pass Season 10? All right,
Alrighty.
here. So let's take a
So-
quick look at some of the items that you can get for Season 10.
Thank you, chat. Alright, more cast parts. So,
More cast parts, certainly. And also, if you ever wanted to have a rose for an eye, for whatever reason, I guess Mission Pass 10 might be for you.
ooh, very, very
I thought about it in the past, and now I can do it. It's great.
There you go. I'm loving that hat as
really
well.
good detail on that hat. JJ,
Yeah,
do
certainly.
you want to wear this hat? I think this would match you.
It looks good. It looks good. That's all I'll say.
Fair enough.
Would I wear it in real life? Maybe. Maybe I'll walk around with it.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for taking a look. That's it for this episode's segment of Fantasy Fashion, but I think it's about time that we bring on our special guest, wouldn't y'all say?
Alrighty.
And we're super excited to have him on.
Certainly. Let's take a quick look here. And let's welcome our special guest. That's right. You know him, you love him, and theoretically he's from the same country as Affin. Of course, I could only be talking about Anamana. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Cheers,
Welcome.
thank you very much. Just
Welcome.
gone 9 a.m. here, 9:30 a.m. I just stepped out of the ARKS shower. And also, don't sleep on that mission pass, because once season 11 rolls around, it'll be past 10s.
Hey, season past tense. I like that. I like that.
See what you did there. And yes, thank you for getting up so early. We know it can be tough with the scheduling, but thank you again for joining us today.
No worries.
All right. So Anamana, perhaps you might be able to tell us in the chat a little bit about yourself. And I heard a rumor that there's a class that you haven't tried yet. Is that the case?
Outside of ones that haven't really come yet, I've played pretty much everything. But I make beginner's guides on YouTube. My focus is to help people get into the game, get started. Also to cover a little bit of news. As for classes, I've played all of them, but I tend to, at the moment, hover around Summoner because I find it's probably the easiest one to play once you've got it all set up.
Certainly.
So, speaking of Summoner, real quick, if I can just pop this back to your character, return your crowball. Thanks for letting me
Yeah.
use it.
No worries.
Yeah, she took your character's crowbar.
Oh,
Yep.
goodness.
Don't get too close to the enemies because they'll make that thonk sound.
Satisfying thunk.
It is.
So you did mention that you made a lot of beginner guides. So if someone is just looking into getting into PSO2, what are 3 things you would suggest new players to do first?
Yeah, so first of all, once you've got started, you've had the introduction movie play, you've had the little interaction with Gion. I would suggest turning around and going straight to Athan, just have a chat with him. He's got some really good client orders to get you started, just how some of the interface stuff works. And once you've done that and you get to some appropriate levels, Kofi, at that point, as long as you've talked to Athan, will start giving you some quests or client orders that will allow you to get your mag, unlock difficulties, and even get your subclass around level 20, just as long as you've done all that stuff. But also in regards to your mag and your subclass or your class, I would recommend maybe holding back a bit before you start just dumping all the items into your mag or filling out your subclass. I wouldn't go on recommended. I would actually just wait and maybe check out some good guides. There's a lot of builds that people have put online. The community is really good for sharing that stuff. So I'd recommend just doing a little bit of research first, and then once you've made, done all that checking, you can do an informed, I guess, not decision, but you can make an informed decision of what you want to do.
Yes, definitely don't mess up your mag, Saccharin.
I felt that side eye earlier. Look,
my
it
gosh.
says it's hungry, and I feel bad. I treat my mag with love and respect. So actually that's kind of weird because I picked up whatever on the ground. I'm like, here you go, eat it.
I try to tell you, I look at your mag, it's just all these stats just leveled up. I'm like, what are you doing? Come on.
Unfortunately, there's no trash can evolution.
Sadly. And you did mention Athan, and we did mention the Australian origin of Athan, but as a true Australian, how do you feel about Athan's accent? I'm just curious.
Basically, it's a British person trying to voice an Australian accent. It'd be the equivalent of a Canadian person trying to be a cowboy and going yeehaw, what's all this about? Or something like that.
that actually sounds super accurate, I have to say.
I don't agree with it.
Oh my goodness.
So, on to a little bit more about you. So, what is actually your favorite part about being PSO2 content creator? Do you have any favorite parts about it?
Yeah, I've always found making videos and content's really good because I can learn as I go. And once I have learned something, then I can then go and pass on that information in a video. For anyone that maybe prefers, rather than just reading or looking online, they can at least just watch the video and see it, maybe if they're a more visual person. Some people might even be an audio person where they prefer listening to podcasts. If there's some of those going around the place, worth checking out. But as for visual stuff, it allows me to kind of, I guess, translate that for people that prefer to absorb the information that way.
Yeah, that's really helpful. I'm actually kind of a audio learner. I do like podcasts, but for anyone out there or for those creators out there, explore all the options. There's a lot of ways that you can communicate, definitely.
Yep.
Indeed.
Certainly. I definitely binge watch YouTube every day, so I've been checking out your videos a whole lot. We're super thankful to have you on ARKS Hour today. Thank you for being a standout member of the PSO2 community. We do have a question for you, though. We saw that you have a Thanksgiving event tip video about badges. Perhaps you could give us and the chat a couple of tips today, please?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So obviously doing that Thanksgiving urgent quest before that can be a source of getting the Thanksgiving 2020 badges. And also while you're running around doing that, you'll have the Jar, the NPC that's standing right in front of the turkey in the shopping plaza. You can actually trade those badges for Rising Weapon Badge 4s. Maybe you've got all those cosmetics for Thanksgiving, or maybe you just it's not really for you. You can just turn around, go up the staircase on the left side up to Nanon, which is the badge trader. And when we were talking earlier about the Trailblazer weapon, some of the weapons that she sells in the Rising Weapon Badge shop 4 will actually be part of that recipe to make your Trailblazer weapon or your Starquake weapon. So it's definitely worth at least stacking up on a whole bunch of those badges while this event's going. A lot of those quests that she has or client orders she has are daily ones, and you can do them on multiple characters. So you can end up with a lot of badges. And even if you're starting out, they're not too bad weapons for at least, when you're just leveling up towards level 90. And there's lots of options you've got there. Even some of the boosters you can buy for upgrade processes for the Atlas EX, you can buy there too.
Certainly, certainly. Pro tips from a pro gamer himself. Thank you very, very much for that.
I
No
kind of
worries.
had a pen and paper at this moment, but hopefully, 'cause- wow.
Just watch back the VOD. You'll be all right.
Oh,
Mhm.
For
good
sure.
point.
And yes, Anamana, I was watching your stream the other day, and I noticed when you went to your character selection screen, you had just a sea of characters, and I was just wondering why did you have so many characters?
Well, it's not to flex, like it's not some weird flex. It's
flex.
actually because I've got 20 characters. That means I can do 20 sets of the weekly ARKS missions, which end up being once you're level 50, you get 2 million per character, so that adds up to 40 million. And then if you do your ARKS client orders, which is a character in the Francis Cafe, you can get a further 600,000, so that adds up to 52 million per week if you're doing all that stuff, on top of even daily orders as well, the ones that are giving you like 100k, 60k. You can get a lot of Meseta each week. It's probably not something a lot of people that are maybe free to play would be doing, but even if you're free to play player, you still get 3 free characters. And I'd recommend doing those weekly ARKS missions, at least getting them to level 50, just so you can do that each week. And with other big updates coming out as well, for example, the Resettle skill tree pass, that means that because that's dished out per character, I'd be getting 20 of those when we do get one next. And if you're a free player, make sure you make all 3 characters, even if you don't decide to play them, because at least you'll get 3 of those reset passes for your skill trees if you mess anything up.
Wow, 52 million weekly. That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, and it's probably not too stressful earning it. And I know you stream, so it's probably chill just doing your daily missions and weekly missions on stream, just on all those characters, right?
Yeah, and it allows other people, if maybe they don't feel confident or leveled up enough, they can jump into like an extreme quest or an advanced quest if that's what's going for the week. Makes it a lot easier for them.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Awesome.
We could be rolling in the
It was-
Meseta.
We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna make the spreadsheet and do the scheduling, and then JJ and you will go out there, farm, and bring it all back.
We're gonna
I
be
will help
rich.
too, maybe.
We're
Absolutely.
gonna be rich. Thank you, Anime. All right.
Teaching
Right.
all of the secrets.
So, I see chat. You might be a little bit bored. I think we have some gameplay. We played together, right? I went on
Yep.
the Thanksgiving Urgent quest for the first time.
Certainly, certainly. Let's take a look at the footage. All right, y'all. So here we are. The urgent quest. Anamana, maybe you could tell the good people at home a little bit about this quest here.
Yeah, so it's set in the floating continents, and basically what you need to do is just run from area to area, pay close attention to your minimap, because you'll see all the little yellow dots of where enemies are spawning. Maybe don't lock onto the buttons, because it's just going to give you a few monomates basically from the crates. But what you want to do is just try to kill as many enemies as you can. You want to focus on the emergency trials, like this just popped up there, as those will be the things that will be getting you the points. You actually need a total of 1126, which I don't celebrate it myself, but I believe that is the Thanksgiving Day. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, it is the day of
Yes.
Thanksgiving. I didn't realize that till we started running through this. That's a pretty good Easter egg.
Yeah. But yeah, you just want to keep moving from place to place. There's jump pads to go across different continents, and you're more or less running a circle. Some people do suggest also splitting up, because this allows you to get through more of those emergency trials a lot quicker than just if everyone were just sticking together. So at least, I guess, split up maybe a group into half. You got 12 players that can play, so maybe that's 6 players going around together. That could at least allow you to get up to maybe 4 or 5 runs of this during the half-hour period that it'll run for.
Certainly, certainly. I've got to apologize. My Force gameplay could be a little bit better. I'm going to be teaming up with Anamana more often here. Maybe you could teach me some more tips here. That's why we're keeping the camera mostly on you. But thank you for, again,
Yo.
just like JJ before, thank you for carrying us in this mission here.
So, I'd like to give chat a moment. Chat, if you do really like your content creators, we have a bit of an Easter egg guest
That's true.
that did play this pre-recording with us. It is King Cosma. Thank you so much for taking your time to come hang out with us and play this, taking us through this. I know it was not a very difficult quest for you, but we're still grinding up. I just hit 80/80 yesterday, so maybe we can go on a little bit of a more big boy quest next time. But yeah, thank you.
Certainly. Shoutouts to King Cosma. Thanks for joining us.
To
Alright.
get you to be a bit more forceful, hey?
Hey, there we go.
The puns are out of control right now. This is too good.
They're pungent.
Right on.
Oh,
So,
okay.
oh my goodness.
It was quite good though. Not bad. I'll give you 8 out of 10 for that one. Harsh
Cheers.
rating, I know.
Oh my goodness.
8 out of 10.
Another-
That's that's pretty good.
Another
good.
good tip here is using your Dark Blast is, if you've got that unlocked, Luther is really good. Actually, when we were chatting about this earlier, one of the things a lot of people do tend to worry about or stress about with this is if you're playing a melee character, it's because these are, swoopy boys, they're going to be a little bit harder to hit. What I'd recommend is getting used to using your lock on if you haven't been utilizing that, and also any PAs for melee classes that may close distance as well, or at least give you a little bit of a dash. Get in the habit of using those in this, and you'll be able to at least get in and get some of those enemies up above.
Definitely, definitely. Very good tips. Again, pro tips from a pro gamer. Could you give us some insight to the drops on this quest? I've heard that the drops are very, very popular for this particular urgent quest.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's all the Rappy outfits that'll be dropping because you've got the Thanksgiving Rappies, but the main weapons that tend to drop here that you'd be looking for are the cold weapons, and they're 14 star. They're not anything like spectacular or great, but the good thing about them is that they're a good slot filler. So if you've got maybe a hunter and your Wired Lance is still a 13 star, you can at least upgrade to that. And the best thing is that these are dropping so regularly that there's a lot of these on the market. Obviously, some prices may differ depending on what ship you're on, and also I guess what class you're playing as. Like maybe katana or sword might be pretty expensive, especially with some other classes coming out, and also with hero that at the moment has doubled up on sword use. But these are great weapons to pick up if you are starting out, you want to catch up and get ahead, ready for any new content coming in the future. Nice and cheap little upgrade process there.
Certainly, certainly. We've got the turret gameplay here. I feel like I can honestly do more damage just on my own, but it's so much fun to use those turrets there.
You never know. Sometimes turrets are actually pretty useful in there.
There you go. Feels good when you're like shooting them down.
Hopefully have some trivia, but we have nothing planned, just letting you know, being clear about this, but maybe I may ask this in the future. So for the Occult series, this series it started off for PSO2 ES in Japan only, and now that we have it, you might want to keep those facts in your brain. Maybe I may bring this up again later. We'll see.
Perhaps we'll take a write down those notes, Ark. Take your notes, Arks.
Indeed, and just speaking more about those weapons, very useful as they are usable. All the weapons are usable for any class. So if you might not have a good weapon, if you're saying playing bouncer and you're leveling that up, and you don't have a good jet boot or soaring blades, and you happen to have an occult weapon, you could just use that and level up with that.
And well,
Absolutely.
Very good tips.
this has been a peaceful stream so far. I mean, everyone is saying, oh, we might as well go play the mining base. Nothing's gonna show up, you know? A very peaceful stream.
Well, don't leave too quickly. We
Wait.
may have a special surprise for you here in just a little bit, so...
Alyssa, I mean, whoops. Gee-whiz, did you hear that? I heard some knock.
Uh-oh. I think there may
Wait.
be a disturbance in the
I'm
checkout
hearing
line.
some knocking. What's
Oh
happening?
my goodness.
Is that...
Excuse
oh,
me.
oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh god.
Excuse
He's back.
me. I've
yeah,
watched
what's
the previous episodes of ARKS Hour, and you give away something for free. I want something for free. I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but it might as well be Black Friday. I want something for free.
Calm down.
We're very sorry for the inconvenience.
I need a GM right away.
GM?
GM? I don't know what you're talking about. No,
JJ, how dare you?
I'm not
don't
GM.
leave it in here.
not-
Oh, ma'am, we don't have a GM here. I'm so sorry.
I am not a GM. Who?
She
I don't know
needs
what you're talking
manager.
about.
Let's get
Yeah,
our
let's get our manager. I don't know where one is. Help.
Anamana?
Look at me. I'm the manager now.
Okay.
You can call me Anamana. But my colleagues told me you weren't too happy with your current weapon camo, and honestly, the one you're using is like one of those photon booster ones that it's kind of cheap. So how about we help you along with some new items? We're gonna have to ask you to go out to the ARK ship right now, maybe the gate or the shopping plaza, and just like you might remember with the Sonic birthday, all you need to do is shout in all caps ARKS giving as one word, and Council of Six might actually hear your demands and send you some items.
Certainly.
So
Indeed.
you're going to get the Lumiere Fonz weapon camo, sword, katana, soaring blades. Those will work for 100 Star Gem ticket, and also 3 100% try boosts.
Very good. Thank you
Indeed.
so much, Anna Manager, for your help.
And just to reiterate on this, this is a bit different from the giveaways we previously did, where you would put the code into your Visiphone. But this one is a keyword, so you'll be wanting to type it in chat. So yes, all caps, ARKS giving.
Yes.
Just to reiterate that point, if anyone is confused.
Not this chat. Go in game. Just to make sure.
Not this chat. In-game chat. Sorry.
In-game chat.
In-game
Turn on your
chat. Yes.
PSO2 game. And
Hey.
we were not affected by any fires. We're all safe. So as you can see, the claim period date is correct. So make sure to take note of that, guys.
Is that a
Yes.
Keyblade?
Oh,
What? I don't know what.
I don't know how.
It's
what
just
blade?
a very
I've never heard
simple
of
and
that
clean
before.
sword. It's all good.
Yeah, the design very simple, clean, very elegant.
Definitely. All right.
All right.
So we have another segment for y'all today. Letters from ARKS. We've gotten some lovely fan letters in the mail, and we like a few of them right now. What do y'all say?
Let's close
Yeah.
off with some wholesome content.
Certainly. So first off, we've got this letter here. It says, I'm thankful that PSO2 has helped me through some challenging times over the years. It's also helped me develop a sense of direction when it came to content creation from Zio, aka @Ziomatic. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that the game has helped give you that sense of direction.
Mm-hmm. And again, these letters are we did the theme as it is Thanksgiving, of course. What are you thankful for, and in relation to PSO2?
So lots of thankful ARKS. Anamana, you're a content creator. What would you have to say about this?
I'm thankful for more content creators in the scene. You know, I'm not the only person out there. You had Cammy on last time, who's also a content creator. There's also more people as well. King Kazma, who you mentioned before, is one. So I'm just thankful that we're starting to see more people pop up on the scene.
Certainly. It's a thriving scene, PSO2 content creators. So shout outs to all the content creators watching. And if you at home are looking to get started yourself, I'm sure all of us here, including Anamana, would definitely encourage you to do so.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, I'll take on the next one.
Okie doke. Can you read this right here for the good people?
Yes. Oh, did it change over?
Yep.
All right, here we go. I'm thankful for my PSO2 friend, Sentinel. He has stayed with me through the good, the bad, and the ugly. I feel free and on the right path with him, and every day on PSO2 with him feels like a new adventure from Gamma @Gamma_PSO2 GL. So, this is the bestie shout out. All right, chat. If you guys have a best friend right now, show them some love, care, send them some masks. I don't know, but
Give them a
Tag
social
friend.
distanced air hug, you know. But yeah, no, this is a super wholesome letter. It's always nice to hear these things that happen within the game and these relationships and all that. It's really awesome.
Certainly. I think a lot of y'all watching could probably relate, but I have made friendships as far back as PSO1 and Phantasy Star Universe that I still have today. So shout outs to all those Phantasy Star friends out there.
Yeah, same. Some of my friends as well. Just I met through playing games, and they're some of my best friends today. And a game like PSO2 is so great for just meeting people, and you could find a lifetime friend for real.
We'd have even more coming with the Xbox Series X being released and the Series S as well, right?
Lots of new friends logging on.
Mhm. Yep. And if you guys are still looking for your best friend, maybe they're here in the stream chat. Oh wow.
Yeah, could be.
Not for a
Definitely.
moment. But yes, in the stream chat, maybe you guys make some new friends. And yeah, I think we have a last letter coming up.
We do. JJ, would you like to read this wonderful letter?
I will take it. This is from Pun @Punisher10670. I'm thankful for the dev team pouring their heart into this long-awaited localization, being rather transparent to the community, and doing whatever they can to provide as much content for us as JP got. They've been really laying into the crossovers, adjusting things quickly based on user feedback, and have been responsive to players as a whole. Thank you, Pun. That's really awesome to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you
How do
so
you-
much, Pun. Were you
How
gonna
do you
say
feel as a
something?
live ops member, JJ? This is kind
It warms the heart a little bit. because it is crazy. We're pushing out 8 years of content so fast. It can be a bit challenging at times, but it is worth it in the end. For all the players out there, we do it for all the players, and it's great. Love seeing letters like this.
Certainly,
Yep.
and the fun is not ending. We've got episode 6 on the way, and of course we have a little game called New Genesis coming soon. So keep an eye out.
Indeed, there was I believe a post recently about that. Who knows if we'll get into that at some point? Possibly.
Certainly.
No, but for now, we'll just have to head on into maintenance. So, JJ, good luck out there. I know it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit of a long one.
All
Alrighty.
right. Well,
So-
let's take a look here. Thank you so much for your letters from ARKS for this episode. Maybe we could take some time to take a couple questions from the chat, wouldn't you say?
We do. I believe we have about a 10-minute gap, almost 5-10-minute gap. So let's take some.
Yeah. So anyone in the chat, just throw them out. Throw out some questions, and we'll see what we can answer here.
Make sure they are nice questions. Keep them up in camo.
Look, they're not all going to be
Watching you
nice,
guys.
but it's we'll do what we can.
I'm so glad slow mode is on. So,
I love seeing people represent their ships. By the way.
Oh yeah.
just for the transparency, and before we, I know I always announce the month at least, but yes, December, you guys will get your answers.
Certainly.
Yes. Put 1 and 2 together. We are working very hard on it at this time, so please wait on it. You will get the info, and especially if you, I would dare say early on, if you visit our website in December, there will be information about what you seek very shortly.
Indeed.
All right. How about some questions here?
Who is the best NPC question?
Ooh.
I kind of answered that earlier. Definitely EO for me. Best
Anamana?
NPC, 100%.
Always Risa. Big Scorpio energy.
Oh, whoa. I heard that you were a Risa simp recently. I saw
Yeah.
on your
Risa
Twitter.
simp.
Definitely. Best waifu.
Risa
Every
simp.
other waifu is ARKS trash.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
oh.
All right. Look,
Star
Risa's
Wars.
good, so I'll give you a pass on that. But okay, fair enough.
I'm a bit of a Monica fan right now. I guess that's my top 3. So I cannot say which one's first, or this chat will go mad. But it is EO. It is Matoya. I don't hate her. That was a joke last bumper, okay, guys? And right now it's Monica, because every time I see Dudu, I get a little bit angry. So I'd rather go fix with Monica at this time. But still.
Look, dude,
Actually-
reviews are great. What?
Not forgetting Phaleg. Phaleg's the sleeper hit.
Oh, true.
Well, I'm
Her
gonna give a
fight,
shout
though,
out.
that's a doozy.
I'm gonna
It
give a
is.
shout out to a classic NPC. Red Ring Rico always has my heart. So shout outs to Red Ring Rico.
Okay.
If you know, you know. Is all I'm saying.
And
Um,
Eleanor for casts.
There you go.
I'm
Certainly.
working on it, guys, by the way. I do have a character on account for ship 4, and then for ship 2. Ship 3 needs a little bit of work. That's in the progress, but we'll eventually get there.
Shout out to
JJ
Ship
and
3.
Saccharin, eat your hot peppers. No, that's for BMO. BMO is on a very long journey right now. She will come back shortly.
We'll be
we
seeing
promise
BMO
you.
soon. Certainly.
Yes. We will bring you that spicy content. Mark my
Literally.
words.
Literally spicy content.
Are we gonna get an update to the mission badge shop? That is a good
Hmm.
question.
That is a very good question. At this point, we have no updates on that, but definitely keep an eye on our website for any info regarding that.
Right. I am checking my super secret notes here. We will have to wait for a bit. Yeah. So please hold.
Stay
For
tuned.
December. Stay tuned on that.
Certainly. All right, maybe one more question here from the chat.
Let's see. One from the chat here. Can we play Etoile and Phantom tomorrow? Not sure what those are. I never heard of
What
them.
is that?
I
have no idea.
I don't know what that is. That
Nope. I
doesn't
don't know what that
exist.
is.
Nope. Totally. Yeah.
Don't know what those those are. Never heard of them. I am actually very super new to PSO too, so
No, but
huge.
Regarding that, I will say, if we were to release something like that, we would have definitely showed it during the content portion here. But definitely just in December, possibly we might have something for you in that regard.
Again, stay
So how long
tuned.
is Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask how long Saccharine been playing if she's new.
Oh boy, you guys want to hear the story? Okay,
Yep.
I will briefly tell the story about how I woke up and I became a Senga employee.
Oh my goodness.
So, a lot of my friends were complaining a little bit about PSO2 and that I wasn't playing, and I like to play a lot of online games, very community based. I was like, all right, I'll hop aboard, and I started 3 months precisely on my private account, which I will not reveal. I know, I'm sorry, guys. And yep, it was a good grind, and I was like, wow, this game is really huge, and I got confused, and yes, I did look at the localization, and I don't know, and in the middle of my job search, the recruiter came out to me and said, hey, we have a position open for a community management coordinator, and they did not tell me the company so that it's fair for hiring. And then I ended up here, and I was like, they're like, all right, so you get to plan stuff, you get to make secret plans, and you also get to host a live stream with a lot of people. Are you down? And I said, I am down. And that's how I became here. That's how I got here.
And we're so
Very cool.
glad that you've joined Sega. Shoutouts to all the new players out there. I definitely know when you're starting a new game, when you're starting a new MMO perhaps, it can be a little daunting, but stick with it. You'll meet all kinds of friends. You definitely join an alliance because they'll be happy to help you out, and you'll get there eventually.
JJ, is PSO2 a real anime documentary? Someone was asking.
Real anime documentary, definitely. Yeah, 100% real. It's yeah, totally. No, you know.
Wow.
All right.
But we are running low on time here, so I'd say one more time. Let's bring up that giveaway
Definitely.
banner one last time,
Yes. For
just
those
so
people
everyone has it.
who are coming home, we guys know that you guys are just here to collect, or do you guys really love us? You guys love us?
Maybe.
That's why we bring you the code.
They love the codes,
Indeed.
that's for sure.
For sure.
All right, so
But-
if you're just
And-
tuning in, be sure to say ARKS Giving, all caps, in in-game chat, and check the Visiphone for these lovely prizes that you see right here.
Indeed. And yeah, that is gonna wrap us up for this one. And it's been a great episode. Always love coming back, hanging out with the community, and you know that's why we're here. We work on the game, but we also really wanted to connect with the community on a more personal level, and just provide a source, an official source, so you can just come in and watch and see new things that are going to come out, and just honestly hang out with you guys. It's been a fun time.
It has.
It has been a really, really fun episode. Thank you all so much for having me on for my first episode. And thank you, Anamana, for being our guest. Again, for the people out there, if they're looking to perhaps find your content or find you, where can they find you?
Yeah, so I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, and I'm on Twitter, all with the handle Anamana AU for Australia. You can just find me there. I stream most days, and I get a video out pretty much every day.
Right on, right on. All right,
All
y'all.
right. Anamana, thank you. I know you have very little sleep.
Yes, thanks
so
again.
much for pulling through. We
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
That the time difference was
Yeah.
pretty wild. But you've been honestly so nice to work with. It's been great, especially with the time difference, as I said. But thank you again for coming on.
It's been
Alrighty.
really good. Thank you.
Goodbye,
All right.
everyone.
Have a good one, y'all. Thank you so much. And I
Thank
guess
you
we
for
could
watching.
say, stream
The stream
completed.
Stream is completed.
There we
Stream is
go.
completed. Godspeed operatives. Stream completed.
All right,
Bye.
y'all. Have a
Enjoy
good
your
one.
urgent quest. Bye.
Yep.
Whew. Thank
All
goodness.
right, good job, guys.
Good job.
Everyone. It was
over.
good. It was good.
We
Yeah.
got away from that Karen Rappy. Thank goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they need to like update the security around here. How did you get in? Is this?
Yeah.
This is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh,
how did
Excuse
she get
me.
here?
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
She hasn't even got the new camo yet.
I would
What is
like
she
to make
doing?
a
She didn't even-
return. I do not have a
return?
receipt. It is outside the
You can
return
have a
policy. I want to speak to a manager again.
and a manager.
Yes.
Help.
Sorry. I just resigned. Sorry about that. You're gonna have to try aisle 13. We've only got like 12 aisles. So yeah, aisle 13, and you actually go and find your items over there.
Oh.
Is
Yes.
Ruby Eclipse here? Help!
Ruby Eclipse.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
she's gone.
We got rid of that.
Okay.
Done.
Got rid of that Karen chirper. Thank goodness.
We need to get it.
All
Get it
right.
more security. This is ridiculous.
We're gonna be upping the
Right.
security for episode 4. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Encore.
Thanks for the
Bye-bye.
bumpers. Bye.